Yeah, we're on.
Awesome. Okay, so no plans for instance. Indeed. Like, okay, if you just run into this vault, they will stop you, but they're all shit, so you got through. And now you're in the vault. Awesome. So this dog is very confused by your appearance there, and like, uh, what do you?
Oh,
So Olivia, you're
Thanks,
rummaging through papers.
yes, well, I saw papers here, so I'm looking
Yeah,
what they are.
there's quite a lot of interesting stuff there. A lot of papers, ledgers. There's a leather case. There's a black key lying there. It's a lot of small items, knickknacks. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what is, but
John was looking. It seemed like he was walking towards the guard guy.
yeah.
To ask him more questions, but he gets distracted and goes to the table as well to look at those stuff instead of going for the guy.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I think you know why.
Yeah.
And I heard something that triggered me, but oh.
Hey guys, if you start filling our bag with anything that looks magical or valuable, I'm gonna interrogate this guy for a bit. And I'm gonna push the guy onto his...
To cover? Or...
I'm gonna push the guy onto his knees. See if he resists.
Alright, we got this covered.
Yeah, so you push him to your knees, and he's like, okay.
Okay. So sit down with your legs crossed. That way it's difficult for you to get up, and I know you're gonna stay where you are.
You do know that if you breach the door, they're gonna send in reinforcements soon.
I assume so. So you better talk fast.
When he says that, I like do this with my arms, and stab all the papers and the keys in my backpack. We'll look at this later.
Yeah. Yeah. So you stop all the belongings are put in your backpack. The keys.
Yes,
the
I don't know how much it weighs, but
It's okay. There's ledgers, papers. What's interesting is you start grabbing these papers in your bag, and you see Sean making also trying to grab it, but you were quicker and you put it in your backpack. So he's probably trying to help you put it in the backpack. But it was strange. Yeah. So
yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other stuff in this place as well. So I know if you want to look around, you can do that. But tell me what you want to do. And
No,
so
I'm just
concentrating to talk at the moment.
After I just put my backpack on and turn my attention to Dave, listen what he says.
Sean, do your magic key thingy. Just point and I'll put it in the bag.
So, Mr. Pointy Point, no names, please. Yeah, too late, I know, but let at least...
Can you do your magic thing and point on the thing that I need to put in the bag?
I don't know.
It takes a while, but eventually he'll do it.
So, at the same time, you hear this noise coming from the south a bit. Is there some rumors and...
oh, Dave?
And
you hear that?
so, but I'm going to tell you, so the moment you cast this detect magic stuff, a shitload lights up. Yeah, there's some weapons that light up, some apparel.
I hear something.
There's actually some bottles in the corner, standing there in one of the racks. Make an investigation check, actually, everybody. So Sean, you're looking around, and Andre, both roll an investigation check, please.
I guess Sean knows everything that's magical.
Yeah, I found
Yeah.
all the magical stuff, but it depends on. So he's under some pressure and see how much he sees because a lot of stuff lights up.
I'll look for precious gems and anything that.
Yeah, there's actually you
Oh.
find let's see.
To be fair, alright, a 12.
Oh, there's actually some on top of some crates you see like 10 gems, very precious. You can see, and what's also interesting, you see this very beautiful fishbowl. Looks like it's a diamond encrusted. And there's some weapons you see. You see a dagger and some boots, a ring. That's what you get from now, and 3 potions.
That was for both of them, or just Andre?
Yeah, I think for both. So
It's
they're
combined.
working connection.
I'm pointing at stuff and he's.
Then I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
And
ask.
the fishbowl and the gems are not lighting up, but you get those as well.
I'm gonna ask. Say to Dan, like, Dan, do you hear that sound? That's the sound of you talking quickly. What do you know about Renard? And what do you know
What,
about
Dan or Dave?
or Dave?
Dave.
We'll answer nonetheless. Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Intimidation. Where is intimidation even? Intimidation. Really good at this. Look, I have an advantage.
It's
15.
advantage, yeah. And you were asking about?
What he knows about Renard, and what do you and why are the Xanatar after him?
I have no idea. Renard, never ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I know of him, but I'm just working here. I'm please. Oh man.
Are you
You're gonna
saying?
kill us all, aren't they?
Well then, in that case, let me give you about 20 seconds to tell us why we shouldn't kill you, and the value of your information counts here.
Before you do, Talius, I do have another question for him. I mean, whatever you do with him after that, that's up to you. I do want to know from you, how long have you been in here? Were you here
when it
yesterday,
started-
or are you here?
I snuck
When
in
did
the
your
safe,
shift start?
I think a couple of hours ago. I'm lost track of time. I just fell asleep. I was expecting the guys to wake me up, but I mean,
Well,
The last thing that got brought into this vault that you know of, and when was it brought in?
no idea. There's not a lot of movement going. It's pretty static, to be honest. Not a lot of stuff went in here.
Did they bring any stone in here?
Not that I know.
Not recently. Well,
Not seen the stone.
so
And by
then-
this time, the sounds are getting heavier from the front door. And Andre, you glance through the half-open vault door, and there's actually a group of people arriving from well, you can see them in the dark, of course, with all your magical abilities. But there's a group of thugs approaching from the south rapidly.
We got company.
And as I hear that, I'm just gonna go stab this guy.
Okay.
What?
He's not pretty. He's pretty tough though. So you can
What
make
is
him. He's a pretty buff dude. He's young, but he's strong. So let's see how you stab him. Make an attack roll with advantage.
I would stab him, but okay.
18.
You stab him
So-
though. How much point? So how much damage do you do?
15 points of damage.
Like, still up though. And,
You better
well,
not get up when these guys try to break in. You know you're unarmed, you're bleeding, but you might still survive this.
Okay, so 15 points. I have to deduct that from him right now. He's like, and he's like hurting horribly. And with that, I all want you to roll initiative for the next session of the battle.
Here we go again. And a few decent rolls.
All your
We're
decent
And we're
back
back in
now,
combat. And we're
Combat
back in
begins,
combat.
so you don't roll above a 10 anymore.
I literally didn't roll above a 10 in last combat. It's oh well. We'll be fine.
The only thing I wish I'd done is that I took my potion of healing before all of this.
You can still do it as a bonus action.
It's a
You can
bonus
still do the
action.
bonus action for yourself.
Yeah,
It's a bonus action to do it yourself.
Yeah.
but it's easier. But I'll do it at some point probably.
What did the granola bar give you?
5
Okay.
temporary HP.
Andre, back on top. What do you do?
I see all of them, or
I'll put them in the right boxes for a second. Yeah, you see number 2 and 3 standing in front.
we don't see the numbers on the.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you see a couple of throws. I think you probably see. There might be some occluded by the half open door, so you probably see at least this one and this one.
Well,
from,
Hunter's mark on the one right in front.
yeah, I'll see if I can show you the. Number 2. Yeah.
There's light in here, so normal attack.
This doesn't go well, I think. Let's give me the stats much for these guys.
Well, this is a natural one, so that's a miss.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna miss nonetheless.
And then my Gloomstalker shot. 26.
Nah, that hits. Yeah.
That's 10 plus Hunter's mark plus
One.
a d8. So, oh, Jesus Christ.
You're
13
rolling
points-
well.
13 points of damage.
Hurts him pretty hard, but still up. Yeah, that was your turn?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna move my movement to go as far back as I can.
Yeah.
Guys, company.
Yeah.
Use the fire. Who complained when I wanted to set up a trap, huh?
Nobody. You just didn't do it.
No, Lydia complained.
Give me a sec. Yeah, so let's see what's the range of this person's crossbow. Probably will hit you. So you're standing there directly inside Andre. So it's going to try to fire his heavy crossbow at you. 16.
Nope.
Oh, good. Number 6 moves up. 5. Yeah, it probably gets here as well. Tries to do the same thing to you. 18.
That hits.
10 damage.
Oh, I'm looking quite hurt.
Yeah. Number 5 comes. Let's see. Stays behind. Let's see what 5 stand. 5. Yeah, to avoid the pit trap and.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's open. It's gone, right? 4 misses.
Yeah.
There's just a hole.
Yeah.
Maybe they're distracted.
What?
Maybe they're a bit
Distracted enough to
distracted.
walk
It's a
into a
bit
hole.
dark.
But did you put the half burnt or this shadow didn't burn it, right? It just moved it,
Yeah.
destroyed. It. Yeah,
It's-
it was moved away. Let's say
We didn't move it back. It's just a hole.
You
Yeah.
didn't say you moved it back, but yeah.
Yeah.
They'll make sure that they're not falling in. So
It
heavy
makes no
crossbow-
sense that they would just fall into a hole.
Horrible rolling from my Talius. You see all these crossbow bolts firing at Andre. Mostly missing, but one hit him pretty hard. What do you do?
I'm gonna look at Dave or Damien or whatever his name is and ask him, are you gonna stay here?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take out my crossbow and take a shot at the one to the left of the trap. Well, on the map to the left.
Are you going to move in range? Because you have to.
I think I
Can you
need
see?
to...
You can probably see him barely. There's a door there, right?
Yeah, I don't
But he can-
think I see
Oh.
him.
No, you cannot see him from there because
Take one step at least.
those three doors. Yeah, you can probably see him now. Yeah.
Nah, if I move to move, I can move more. I just step there. I'm assuming the guy is not gonna take an opportunity attack with his fist, but he can.
No, he's sedated and much. Where did you put the sword, by the way, just for my
I
information?
just, like, when he was sitting down, I
Mace,
just
by the
stabbed
way,
him in the
mace.
shoulder.
That's a mace, but you hit him in the head with it or something.
And I'm going to... shoot. 13.
Number 3? Yeah.
Yeah. This guy. Did I hit?
Oh, that was 13 or not?
Yeah.
And it hits.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, no sneak attack, by the way. Just 11
11.
damage.
Yeah.
And I'll step
Just
back. Out of line of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, should have done the same.
Let's see which one is this.
Just assume Olivia will kill everything.
Mhm.
Probably.
Shatter.
Yeah, this guy.
We're level 5, right? You have one fireball.
Almost. Let's see.
He has the necklace.
We have the necklace.
Who has
That's
the
true.
necklace? She has the
She has
necklace, yeah.
The gaze are actually floating, so it's floating.
I
over
think the necklace is pretty broken, to be honest.
I think it's just
Broken.
broken in a way that some of the beats have been used.
Yeah, you can still use it. It was
Pretty
usable.
sure you know how to use it since you identified it.
Yeah, there's 2 beats of fireball still left, so. What else? Could be interesting.
Fuck him up.
Yeah, I mean, you
Uh,
got it, so use it.
They're standing pretty close. to
Because
each other.
we have a few party members that are in trouble otherwise, I think, if we don't take a few out at once.
See, do they not have a ranged attack, by the way? Come on. So. Focus. So slow. Yeah, 60 feet. So actually, Gazer 1 is going to make an attack at you. Make a wisdom save, Andre. You make it wrong. Yeah, you see this eye ray shoot out of from it to you, but you ward it off, no problem. Okay, Olivia. So your Tuck 2 actually, sorry, Tuck 2 was coming up, and it will stand behind the gazer and it will try to shoot you with a crossbow, Andre. Natural 20.
I'm down.
Jeez. Yep, you're down.
Yeah.
Olivia.
So Can I still use the necklace? Because I honestly don't know.
You can, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna point it here at case number 1 at this location.
Yeah. So I have to make a dex save, right?
Yeah, it's a deck save.
Okay, so let's see what the range is, 30 feet or something?
Let me look it up.
20, right?
20.
Radius.
20 feet radius.
20
So
feet.
you
Okay,
could
so
get
start
lots
one
of
is
things.
still safe, but the rest is in range. And all the furniture.
86. Let me roll the 86.
Nice. I'll start with gazer number 1. And it will roll. It's a dex save. What's a DC, by the way?
I think my DC, so 14.
No, the
No,
necklace has
the necklace.
its own.
Should have a DC.
Necklace had a DC.
Well, I don't have for the necklace. I just.
Oh, I didn't give you a specific item. Oh shit.
I can look it up quickly.
Necklace of Fireball.
Fireball.
Catch a beat and you cast
DC
it.
15.
15.
16. Okay.
DC
The
15.
gazer fails miserably.
15.
15.
1-5.
This doesn't have any. No, yeah. So the gazer will fail. Attack number.
Well, 25 plus the 4 is 29.
Fails. Jeez. Why am I rolling so crappy, man? Oh, natural ones.
It's
Jeez.
fine.
Uh,
It's
uh,
fine.
Jeez, come on, man. It's ridiculous.
The only one having a bad night. At least.
It's horrible. Fail, all fail. How much? 25 damage to all of them?
20, 29.
29.
29. Okay, so this
What's
one
the-
dies. The 2 gazers die.
Oh,
This one doesn't die. This one dies.
Up all
This one
4.
doesn't die.
The whole room is on fire.
Yes.
That's my details.
At least only Andre is dying.
Yeah, genius, man.
So he
That's,
can't like tell us our address, so that's a good
Any
thing.
bonus action, Olivia?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my what's it called? Healing potion of healing. Sorry.
Sure.
Where's the main inventory?
2d4 plus 2, right?
Yeah.
It helps.
Nice.
Nice. Max. Oh no. No.
Really
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, it's almost max.
Max on one of the die anyway.
Yeah.
That's
So, are you staying there or are you moving away?
Oh, I'm just like, I'm actually like moving here and like this evil grin on my face and like, well, imagine people like come at me like.
Oh wow. He's badass. Sean, what do you do?
Just basically bluffing for them to run. That's what I'm trying to go for.
Yeah, I'll step up to Andre and use one of my potions of healing on him
Okay.
for 7. And of course I
Thank
roll
you.
1-1. But also a 4.
But also a 4. Thank you.
And bonus action, why not? I played my hex plate or my hex on this one. It's still active as well. So.
Okay. That's your turn.
We're not done yet, that Henry. But Olivia set the room on fire, so we should be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so, well, the carpet's not burning because it's not there. Well, there's a smoldering thing at the side, but there's a pit in between. One steps there and he fires his crossbow at you, Olivia, standing in front line. 20.
That hits.
Okay, that's 6 piercing damage.
6 damage.
And that is its turn. Andre, you're up.
God damn it. Have my movement to get up.
Yep.
Like, God damn it. How hurt do these people look other than scorched?
Oh, they're pretty hurt.
Well, I'm just gonna take him from the from an end. Whoever is in the front.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
We'll
This one?
take a plain shot. 29,
It's
14,
yeah, he dies.
and then I'm gonna 1, 2, 3 behind the boxes here. Oh, God damn it! Oh, and I'm not casting Hunter's Mark, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to also drink a healing potion.
Okay.
Just for reference, how many charges?
For fuck's sake!
How many charges do the Nexus has left now?
One more.
None?
One.
One.
One more. Okay, good. Good to know.
Takpor actually uses a bonus action also to drink a healing potion, because why not? So he recovers 8. And he will shoot at you, Olivia, the fireball thrower, with his crossbow. 10.
That misses.
Okay. Probably taking a bit more cover, standing. He doesn't know what you're up to, so he sees all his fallen comrades, so taking a bit of retreat. Number 6 also tries to do the healing potion trick.
Doesn't want to get fireball a second time.
Yep. Fireball will still kill it, but attack number 7 also tries to hit you, Olivia. 17.
Olivia.
Olivia.
Olivia?
17. Shield, please.
Okay. You
On the ring. So that'll let me mark
Okay,
that down.
and it will also retreat more in a corner after that. Thaddeus, what do you do?
Oh, I'm going to look back into a room where all the tables are on fire and only see
There's
one
nice
guy.
light in there.
Yeah, you see one guy, yeah.
So I'm
The other
only
one.
shooting the one guy that I can see. That's great.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
awesome.
But I don't think it's a sneak attack.
No.
So it's only 15
15.
points of damage.
Hurts though. It hurts nonetheless.
I'm gonna stab out of line of sight again. Sure.
Yeah. Olivia, your turn.
Well, they're smarter now. So. I'm gonna use. A ray of sickness on the guy in front of me, the first like. Let me
Okay.
roll for the attack. Why is it not rolling? Oh, it did roll, sorry.
13.
13. That misses, alright.
At me. Oh wait, they're actually shooting at me.
Oh, the room is still like I'm gonna here's no fire probably. So,
Yeah,
Oh,
well, it's stone floor. It's not completely on fire. There's
oh, it's
furniture.
like
Not that many
And there-
flammable things in the room, I think.
Yeah,
I
there's
took
no
the oil
tables.
out of the room.
it's like
I'm happy that I ate before they came.
it's like you hear this hissing voice. This is our fault now. Run, you bastards.
Yeah. You can make a intimidation check roll.
Oh, I'm pretty bad at that. Yeah.
And he's worried that he will be killed probably, but he's not going to abandon his post. Sean, what do you do?
Walk up to this corner. Over here. And I'll try and lightning lure this guy into the pit.
Sure, yeah, do that. Awesome.
So it makes a strength save. DC
Oh, yeah, make a strength
15.
save?
Yeah, DC 15.
With my luck, it's probably not going to. Nope. Oh, 18.
Well, then nothing happens, unfortunately.
Like, you lash out, it's
It-
like.
Yep.
Yep.
I thought, well, let's not do the roll myself, but doesn't matter.
Normally I agree, but because I'm rolling horribly as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's my turn. So I can do
Okay.
anything else.
So the fuck moves in melee range of you, Olivia, and it will try to hit you twice with his mace. 10. Jeez.
Yes.
The other attack, 19.
Yes.
Man, he's rolling shit, man. Andre, what are you
I
doing?
feel your pain, I feel your pain.
Jump over, see him standing there next to Olivia, try to hit her, and I will try and aim a arrow for the soft part, usually like in between the armor.
Sure. Yeah, that hits.
8 points of piercing damage.
Hurts.
And I will jump back behind my crate.
Brave soul. So, Fuck 4 is peeking around the corner, seeing you there, Olivia. The next to his stack, and they have pack tactics, so he's trying to hit you with advantage with his crossbow. Natural 20 for 12 damage.
Okay. 12. Oh, I still have more than 12 health. Surprisingly.
Yeah, and he moves back away in his cubby. Fuck 6 has a similar, like, oh cool, that works. So he does a similar approach. 18.
Shield.
Shit, misses.
Still the same turn or not?
No, it's
What?
different. I already had my
different
turn
turn.
in between, so
Oh,
I have one shield left in the ring, and then I have my normal shield side.
Dalius.
Well, I think I can just see him from here, right? Where he maneuvered into.
Oh yeah. Well, there's crates in between, so he has cover. He has like half cover if you do it from there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
I'll take the shot with steady aim. And roll with advantage. 24.
Nice. Yeah, you do it.
And do 9 points of damage.
Oh. Huh.
That is exactly enough.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice. Olivia,
That's
what
my
do you do?
turn.
let me scroll down. Those guys are smart. But 1, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And I'm gonna hold Mind Sliver, and if I see anyone through the slit, I'm gonna release.
Yeah.
That is an enemy, of course. I'm not gonna shoot at friends.
Yeah. Well, you said anyone, so.
Yeah, it's like, I'm like, let me
no,
clarify a
you
little.
said it already, so yeah. Okay.
An innocent sewer worker walking home from work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure innocent sewer workers would know not to be around this place.
Let's open a very en route or something. Yeah. So, Sean, sorry, your turn.
Yeah. Then I'm assuming I don't. Do I see them from here? Or do I need to further step further out to see
Yeah,
them?
one more step.
One more step. All right.
You go.
When all else fails, magic missile. Basically, let's use a bunch. So first level 1, Okay, yeah, four missiles on both.
Yeah, do it.
So for the one on the left, the first 4 missiles, I think I need to roll them all. Yeah. Let's see what I do with this. Is this 1 missile? It's just 1 missile. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4 missiles on the one on the left.
Okay. So how much damage is that?
14.
So that's 5 plus 8, yeah, 13.
Okay, that's enough. It dies.
Okay, and then 4 missiles on the one on the right.
Ten, 14.
One more, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that dies as well.
16.
Yeah, it dies as well. So all the enemies are dealt with. Nice. Very nice.
So that's 6 charges.
Well, the Dave is still standing there, but
So, Dave, before more of your friends arrive, you have a choice to make. Do you want to survive with a scar, or do you want to die in this vault? So far, you have given me 0 useful information. So that's a die.
I know nothing. Sorry, what do you want to know? I tell you anything you want to know, but they don't tell me
Who's
anything.
your boss?
Xanatar. You
What
know
does he
you're
look like?
Xanatar's fault, right?
What does he look like?
I've never seen Xanatar.
Hmm.
They don't talk to Xanatar.
Do you have any more hideouts around here?
Just assigned to this one. I don't know.
That's a whole lot of no. I'm gonna stab him again.
Yeah. You can attack roll with advantage. Yeah, that hits.
16 points of damage.
And yeah, it dies. Well, 1 hit point, but let's say the intention is
Yeah.
you kill him, no problem. So what do we want to do?
Sean.
Loot and run. We got the magic items. Anything else that looks like value, I have no idea as a character. I just
I've-
pointed gems.
There's plenty of stuff here. Depends on how much you wanna how much you wanna keep looking for stuff.
Like any valuable like silks or maybe like I'm trying to
There's
look
not a lot
for
of,
value
so
per
there's
pound.
a lot of close crates if you want to break them open.
I probably open a couple crates at least.
So
Really, guys?
everybody roll a perception check, by the way.
I was about to say, really? You guys didn't have
I mean,
enough?
Sean would say we already looted, let's go. But
Yeah. So you hear from behind the cupboards sound coming. It's faint, but there's sound coming. Like people, yeah, from that area.
I'm gonna use my final charge of my wand of secrets to find any secret doors or traps within 30 feet of me.
There's definitely a secret door here.
There's a
And
door
there was
here, guys.
Sound coming from there.
Yeah.
Since I now know
I-
exactly where it is, I'm gonna try to open it.
See if you have to.
we... Thalius, don't. We need to go.
Oh god damn it!
You can run. I'll catch up.
So yeah, it's actually not that hard. It's not locked. So you open it, and there is this other part of the vault. It's well, let's see. Oh, geez, why I'm not seeing it. So. You see this when you open the door, and what you also see is why is it not selecting? A couple of parks coming downstairs. Okay, but also some other creatures, two people dressed in very fine silk robes.
Okay.
That's all the extent of what you see. There's stairs down there, leading up, and you don't know where it leads, but you see some robed figures, and they're like, "What the hell?" And actually, the one of them. Let's see. They both get. One of them is true. What does this do? Yeah, it actually. He says, "What the hell?" And both Thalius and Andre make, because you're sort of in a line, make a dex save.
Well,
17.
17. Well, you don't make it, Thalius. Andre just makes it. And you. Thalius, you take 20 points of lightning damage, and Andre, you take 10.
Yeah,
crap.
Jesus
And it's
Christ.
lightning, like, what the hell? And then you see this lightning streaks out from you, Thalius, and you get the full brunt of it. And Andre, you get the other ones, the last part of it. What do you do? You want
Run
to
away
engage?
at full speed.
You're running at full speed, okay.
Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're slowed, so they're because there's this cupboard in between and some crates, so they're not giving a chase at you after the vault, but yeah. They did see
Yeah, I
they did
mean,
see you, Thalius and Andre, by the way, so they've seen your that's some surviving members that saw your physicality.
Oh, well, you know.
Wow, guys.
why would you do that, Elias? Why? Why would you open that door? And
Yeah.
you're giving Andre slack for giving us a guard? Come on.
Well,
There's a
I
secret door,
figured
man. You have to open it.
it's a secret
Yeah.
door.
There's
There might
people
be more
behind
loot
it.
there.
You heard sound, right? I mean, I'm the one that's hard of hearing, but even I heard it.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
we-
but who knows? They might have had prisoners in there.
You just killed one of their guards in cold blood. You figure about prisoners?
Well, yeah, enemy
It's
Xanathar
also
guilds are
something
not
we need
my
to talk
enemies.
about, but it's another option.
Well, he called your name, and I pointed at Andre. I figured it wasn't wise to leave him alive. Since you're famous and fighting in the arena tomorrow, and all that. I mean, we really need to talk about giving out information for free.
Well,
I'm just trying to
Yes, we
protect
should
us.
Start using code names, I guess.
As long as I'm not Mr. Pink, I'm okay with it.
Salmon it is.
yeah.
Oh,
With
wow.
that, you reach out of the sewers at some point, going back in the.
Oh, by the way, if we're leaving,
Yeah.
I'm gonna like I'm not really looking myself maybe, but I'm like turn around at the entrance from the vault where I was, and I chuck the last fireball into the vault. Like this will set them back a few months. Like basically, I throw a fireball into the vault to just.
Wait a
Burn
minute.
everything there.
Where exactly do you chuck it into the vault? That's for my understanding. Just point on the map where you.
Like I'm standing here at this thing.
Yeah, in the
I'm
entrance.
standing, and I'm just gonna like let it explode here, and then 20.
Oh,
Pretty much the whole thing.
roll for it. So yeah. Okay, that's the last beat of the fireball, by the way.
Yes, anything that can burn, that just basically burns now.
Yeah.
That's on fire. It's cool. Roll for attack roll, by the way, just to see how much damage you did with your fireball.
Wow.
Oh.
Just burned. In case they
Nothing
didn't
behind.
hate us enough, you burned
Well,
down all their belongings.
Like, they need money to pay for stuff, right? Like,
Yeah, it's not that bad a plan.
Gold melts. The fire thing is on fire.
Oh,
You
yeah. The first one, not the second one. Sorry.
19.
you see some magical activity going on to immediately start putting out the fire, but it doesn't matter. There's a lot of incineration already happening.
I turn around slowly and like, this way they don't know what we took. Like I limp down the stairs because I'm pretty hurt.
I am very happy I drank the second health potion as well. I have 2 hit points left.
I am doing
I have
surprisingly
5.
well on hit points, but
I've rolled shit, guys. So I was
Aren't you happy you got a big fighting tournament coming up?
Oh, you can still sleep.
like I said, I'm good. I have like I lost 3 hit points if I don't count my temporaries. But
You
So
just
again,
sleep.
you arrive back in the north wards, and it's already night by now. What do you want to do?
Well, did I get the impression that I was welcome to stay at Mr. Zarazul's ship every night, or was that like a one-time deal?
I think it was more of a want. So they about you because of Andre, but you were not like very welcome. They really avoided you, gave you queer.
So, guys, I think I'm gonna go to the yawning portal. If you want to share a room, you're welcome to join, or you can go to Glory, sleep there.
In any case, I really need to sleep, but Olivia, can you, before we sleep, maybe have a look at some of the shit we found?
Well, I trust you to divvy up.
What are you gonna do? You
I'll
going
trust
back-
you to divvy up the stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow at Field of Triumph.
want to split up, or do we want to share? Take some rooms up in the.
I would say we go back, like,
I think we should stick together, just in case.
go back to the what's it called? I forgot the name.
Yawning
Glory
portal.
of the
Glory?
North.
Glory of North?
We can't take Delius to the Glory of the North.
No, but
He's a
the
mortal
rest of
man.
us can.
The rest of us can, but I don't feel safe. I have my doubts about splitting.
Just blew up their
think,
vault. Like they have bigger problems.
Well,
But
I think the yawning portal is
Like
pretty
if
safe.
you have a lot of personnel and you can't pay them, you have problems.
It's full of their enemies. I feel safe there.
yeah,
All taking the yawning portal.
Yeah. Okay. So you're all.
Feel safer staying
I
together.
want to go to the Yawning Portal. I'm not leaving Delius alone.
Okay. So
This is
yeah.
a large criminal organization that is gonna have a grievance with us, and they saw some of us. So
But they didn't see me. Well, those who saw me are not alive anymore.
So I guess the yawning portal it is. Let's see if we can find a cab. Garage.
It's like.
Are there still garages in the middle of the night?
And then Sean, like, very.
There's,
Right.
big city, so there's always carriages going on. Yeah, so you could take 2 silver and go to the young portal, and yeah, you arrive there, and it's still busy. It's pretty late at night. It's not as crowded as during normal evening hours, so it's getting a bit late. But yeah, you arrive there.
It's
So, I'm gonna go to the Glory of the North. Like I'll take the cab ride to the one, but when you guys like I take the cab ride to the yawning portal, but when everyone gets out, like nope.
I'm
Okay,
not leaving you
okay.
alone either. Then we're splitting up 2 on 2 because I'm not leaving
is-
anyone alone.
This is stupid. We go into a place where there's probably lots of people who either work or are informants of the.
Chances
Another
are
guy.
extremely slim since this is basically used by the chief of their rival gang.
This is a Zentrum inn, not a Xenator inn.
Yes, but you think they don't have spies?
It's Yawning Portal is not per se Zentrum. It's
We
a lot
can-
of like everybody comes there, right?
It's like
I
We
know,
can pick a
but one of
different inn
them-
if you want, but I mean, you're basically saying that you're going to the one place you know
I'm
for sure I'll
basically
be
saying-
arrested.
well, why would they arrest me? Well,
Well, no, not you, but like I said, I'm not leaving anyone alone after what we just did. I don't know what means they have to find us or...
I'm done
If you're
running.
going to Glory of the North, I'm going with you, but I will haunt you forever if you get me killed.
That's fine.
Why is she going to the glory anyway? It's not even her
I
place.
don't know.
I'm done running. I'm dead anyway. Who cares? I'm done with this, guys. I'm not afraid anymore.
I feel safe here. I'm just gonna go in.
Yeah.
Do we meet up tomorrow at Field of Triumph?
Well, at the Field of Triumph, I guess.
So, Sean, you should go with them. I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I mean, you
Just
know this
take
place.
this, just in case. I'll give you one of the paper birds, just if you want to contact us.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in, look for
yeah.
the barkeep, get a bite to eat, and get a room.
Yeah, yes. Let's say everything together costs you like 2 gold to get a decent room and eat and everything. So. No problem. Not uneventful. There's pretty familiar faces if you want, but otherwise, if you just head back to your room and nothing happens. But if you want to look around and talk to somebody, you're welcome as well, Tanius.
I'm not gonna talk to anyone. I'm just gonna like quickly eat, go up to my room, and then summon my familiar, and have
Yeah.
it sit on the chair, watching the door, and tell it to wake me up if anyone tries to enter.
Okay. Good. Yeah, the other guys are heading towards Glorious North.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you pay your 2 silver to head there back again, so you crisscross.
Yeah, 4 silver now instead of 2.
And like, didn't you guys just get here? Okay, sure. The coach rides.
Still the same coach.
Yeah, like still waiting. Like, sure, if you pay me, I'll pay you anywhere.
And I'll
And,
toss him another 2 silver. You had no fares tonight.
Okay. You arrive back at Troska Alley, and it's quieted down. There's still people walking the streets. You see still the blast radius of the fireball, which you're now pretty familiar with. It's not cleaned up yet, but it's also not cordoned off anymore. There is 2 city guards standing near your door. They're the door of the tavern, and it's pretty dark inside. Keeping watch, nobody enters the place. But you're not going through the tavern. You're just going upstairs, I presume.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'll briefly to Liv. Coffee in the morning, please.
actually, when you walk through the brand new door, which was put in there a couple of nights ago after the other incident, Trun is there, like, oh my goodness, oh, there you are, man! I was worried to say goodbye to you guys. Yeah, after the explosion this morning, I've not seen you anymore. I've not seen Talis in a while. What the hell's going on?
Very long story, and I'm like covered in my
Like-
own blood. It just looked like
Yeah,
shit.
and like wiping blood off the corner of my mouth. Nothing to get too worried about.
Not to be rude, but could we maybe tell the story tomorrow?
Sure, but
Short
I don't care
version.
about the story, but we're close to we have to close the inn for now. I had to send the personnel back, but that's really affecting income. What do you want to do tomorrow?
Just. I think we spoke to the carpenter guy, right, about the restorations already.
About what?
About restoring it already, right?
So tell me
we walked in.
But it's closed for investigation during the investigation.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then until they find the culprit and
Just make sure we keep paying our staff so they don't go work for anyone else. Gonna be a hassle to find new ones. I'm assuming they'll be open at some point. Then
okay.
we have some backup funds to get through this for a week or two at least.
Good to know. Man, jeez.
Thales is hiding out. He's still wanted for what we are accused of, so he's staying somewhere else.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Would you? I know we hired you as a bar manager, but could you? Could I ask you a favor? Could you? Could you play guard for an evening?
Sure, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, and without any problem, we will set up guards near the door. Getting copies sometimes, but
Olivia, I mean, it is pretty late, right? Already.
yeah, it's
Right
like
now?
1-ish, 2-ish at this point.
I saw you grab several things when we just walked into the vault. You mind
Mhm.
sharing that with us?
Yeah, sure.
Look
First
through that.
thing morning, like I'm imagining we're standing upstairs in front of our rooms. I would say.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
I
gonna
just,
put
No,
all the
you're right.
I just
magic items and potions that we found in the library where Olivia is gonna sleep anyway.
I'm just like take off my backpack and toss it into the corner. We'll take a look at it in the morning. I'm just too tired to do anything now.
Yeah, I put all the magic items and potions in your room as well.
So basically, you saw me toss my backpack into the library. Like,
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
going to sleep. First thing tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Yeah, if everybody's going to the room then.
Yep.
Then I think you can all take a long rest.
One moment, Tom.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sending you something.
Yeah, no problem.
Long rest.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah. No problem. Yeah, so you all take a long rest and you awaken again. Somebody's casting Booming Blade.
I was just testing something.
Did you cast Booming Blade?
No, I was just testing hotkeys.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay.
In the bar. It's like,
Yeah, I just stabbed someone randomly.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Good time to start a bar fight.
Yeah. I had 5 hit points left, nothing to worry about.
Sorry, I'm typing some stuff. Um,
Hmm.
okay, so yeah, everybody take a long rest. And you awaken morning, no fireball explosions, quite quiet morning.
I raid our kitchen and I knock on the library. Like, Olivia, brought food. Liv's got coffee. Can we have
Yes,
magic shit?
just a minute.
Sean is sleeping in a little bit. Rest up for the fight if he's still gonna go. Not quite sure if he is gonna go, but just in case he's resting
Sure.
up.
And I'll grab my backpack and like walk down to Andre. Is that coffee I smell?
Yeah, I brought it up on a tray so that we could work in the library.
Nice.
But look
Alright.
at the magic things and go through whatever you grabbed.
Yeah, sure. That's like I open my backpack and take the papers and the key and throw them on the table.
I just have, well, I have these things.
Well, you get all your stuff. No key. Key's gone.
Wait, where's the key? I'll take out more stuff, and I imagine still
What-
no key.
What key?
Well, there
I
was
put
this very ornate, very ominous black key. It's pretty. It's like not a normal key for a door. It's bigger. But it was still very clearly a key to something.
Like
but
I just take out more stuff until I emptied my entire backpack.
no key. But the other stuff is there.
Maybe it just fell when we were getting out of there.
I'm sure I. That's strange.
You want to go back and look?
Yeah.
No,
Back and look. Please.
I'm pretty sure I threw the fireball to make sure they couldn't tell what we took, but I'm pretty sure I don't know. It all went.
Dropped it in the rush.
May have fallen out.
Like there's well, these items Sean said was with whatever he does was glowy thingies. The 3 potions he pointed at, and there was this fishbowl he didn't mention, but it looks very expensive. It looks like diamond.
Yeah, so you look at the fishbowl, it's very expensive. It's diamond encrusted, and it actually says for Sylar.
Oh,
Touch.
did
Or
we
it says
steal
Sylar,
his?
not for Sylar, it says Sylar.
Did we steal his backup fishbowl? I think we might have stolen Sanitar's backup fishbowl.
Well, give me 10 minutes per item, and we'll know.
Yeah, so what do you start with? I'll tell you.
I start with the fishbowl since Andre was interested.
The fishbowl is not magical, it's just very fancy.
Oh, okay, then I'll
yeah.
start. Whatever. Andre hands me first.
The dagger.
The dagger, yes, let's see what you got.
Once we open the bar, you can order a fishbowl, and that will be the one filled with champagne.
Well, there has to be a little fireball in the fishbowl. I don't know how it, like a little fire flame. I don't know how we're going to
You
do that.
know, floating lights or dancing lights?
Oh yeah.
Get one of those in there.
Well, you can just fill it with champagne, and you have like the perfect expensive cocktail bowl.
Make an intelligence check, though, by the way, all of you that are there with the fishbowl.
Intelligence.
Yeah, well,
Ha ha ha!
You would know that, Olivia, this item, well, some stuff you can sell on the black market, but the Xanatar's pet goldfish fishbowl Sylar engraved, it's not something you want to maybe. Well, you have hot property, but this is like a burning hot. This is not something you want to put
Like
out in the
nobody
open.
wants
Like,
that.
Do
just
you
like-
want to buy
like
this
all-
bag of plutonium?
No, do you want to buy this item that will get you immediately killed when you own it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you probably know this, so you're joking around, but just to make sure that you're aware.
Talius, you don't have a magic weapon yet, do you?
Not there.
No, but
There.
your character do not have a magic weapon.
No, he does not. You would probably know that.
This is definitely a rogue item.
Okay, what's the next item again? I didn't know.
The
what-
ring.
Ring. Yeah, the ring of animal influence.
Likes for
And,
defense.
The boots.
The boots are actually pretty nice. These are boots of elven kinds.
Of course.
What else do we have?
3 potions.
3 potions. Yep. You. Potion of invisibility, climbing, and healing.
Once I know what it is, I will hand it back to you one for one.
And
I think this might be a lot for Talius. I think the boots. It's also for Talius.
And actually,
Sure.
what you see, you also get a pair of sending stones between the papers you picked up. They look like paperweights, but they're actually sending stones.
I mean, you also regularly go up front, sneak in front of in the dark into the darkness.
And the gems you get are 200 gold pieces each.
Whoa.
They're also pretty fancy, so you would consider like in this state, maybe you have to wait a bit to sell them because they're also pretty hot in that sense. That's definitely something that will be an APB for like very fancy gemstones. The other things you see in the notes, Olivia, are you looking at the notes as well?
Yeah, once I'm done with the items, I'm gonna look through the notes.
And then probably Sean would walk in.
There is so the key you found was actually wrapped in a bundle of papers when you got it, but the key is gone. But there are some scribblings on it. There's like notes by some wizard. You know this since you're being a wizard yourself, but I'll put the notes. At least what language? Yeah, it will be just in common. So the notes I'll put them in the chat here. These are the notes that were there with the key. These are the notes. There is also a leather case with, and you open it. It looks almost like a spell scroll case, but actually inside is this puzzle. It's with 9 position letters. And this is a cryptex. And It is a special leather case made especially for the script text. So when you open it, it holds it directly. It looks very ancient as well, based on what you. It's not sort of like this looks very old. And there's also a ledger with a lot of names. And the ledger says the following. So what it says is ledgers of deliveries for Halaster Blackcloak with a date and a name and a check mark of delivered. I'll put it in actually in the general chat. It's maybe easier to read.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four, five, six. So, I know Andre's not super bright, but I guess he would recognize the mention of 7 keys. And Olivia found a key, and there are 6 notes confirming delivery.
Okay. In true, that would be a link you can look. You can also.
Mom is in there.
Yep, that's the other thing you might have noticed.
As soon as I just take that note, it's like, what is this? What does it mean?
What does what mean?
Another name you see in there that you recognize is the last name. It's the wife or the partner of Trin, along with Salamber.
Huh. Interesting.
Graham?
No?
Take a look at this.
Sorry, did you send me something?
No, I'm like Andre.
Oh, sorry, you said DM.
No, as a trim. Like, wife
Trin.
of
Oh, Trin,
Andre.
yeah. Yeah, well, what's the matter, miss?
Take a look at this, and I hand in the paper with his wife's name on it.
Oh, wow. Where the hell did you go? Oh, jeez.
Do you know what this means?
I've heard of Halaster Blackcloak, but I don't know where. You can roll a history check, Olivia.
History.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty well.
Yeah, you've known these stories by far. There is this mad mage living way down Waterdeep, called Halaster Blackcloak, who never been seen, never been heard, thousands of years ago, but maybe still alive, maybe not. But he's renowned for having this group of apprentice magicians beside him that support his wicked dungeon and living place beneath Waterdeep. And he always is looking for new talents. And if they don't come willingly, he'll make sure that they'll come anyway. So
Your wife perhaps possess any gift for the arcane magic type kind?
yeah. She was very renowned mage in our area. She helps with a lot of arcane essence. But she led this quiet life,
And the date? There's like 14, 90, like there's numbers.
yeah. So it's like recently.
Yeah, it's like, is this the date he disappeared?
But it was before that, but that makes the timeline correct that she was delivered later. But yeah.
Well,
At least she's alive. I'm so.
Then we
I mean,
know where she is. As also we don't know where she is, but we know where she went at least. Although we don't know where that is.
I mean, I've heard stories of.
Yeah, me too.
Underdark.
But I thought there were legends, to be honest. But this
I have no
turns
idea.
a other light on the matter.
I do know from Duran that not a lot of people that go into below the city in Skullport or lowered, don't a lot make it back. Pretty dangerous down there. But if she was taken, she's pretty smart. She should be alright. No. See if
I
you
don't know.
anything else.
And like I get distracted. I'm sure there was a key in here. What the hell?
Yeah, you look around. No key. It's very weird. It's very strange. What you make also for my make a perception check with disadvantage, Olivia.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
2. So 7.
The letter case and the cryptex next, but you cannot put your finger on it. What is? But it's not magical or something. But or at least it is magical. Like the mechanism has some magical essence to it, but you sense it's a puzzle mechanism. 9 positions. It's hard to. There's a lot of combinations possible, but you don't know what the riddle is or how it would work.
It's like I just know it's a puzzle, but that's about it.
Yep. And also the style, it doesn't say anything to you. It's
So it's like
okay.
What do you think, Andre? 6 people taken, 7 keys needed, 7 black iron keys.
I'm just.
Cryptic murder, Ball revive.
I thought my mom was killed. She was murdered just outside of Waterdeep.
Did you see the body when before it was buried, or burned, or whatever you did?
No, they took her body.
So I might think she. And like look at the date. Was it like a few days before this date?
It's
And make a history check, Andre, based on what you remember from that, because it's a long time ago.
Yeah, it's like it's a few years back, man.
So it's blurry, it's fake. You remember that your father treated it like she was killed and murdered by goblins, but you don't recall actually seeing the body because your father was also murdered. Actually, your father was murdered actually by the goblins. So you assumed that your mother was also murdered, but you never found her body. But you don't know exactly. You just found your father's body, defending the farm. Hazy time. And that's just before you went to go and live with Sean's grandfather, of course, when you started to.
Yeah.
Weird time.
Do you know? I assume your mother also had a gift for the magics.
She worked as the town healer. I don't remember her doing much more than that. I looked for ages, but they I just assumed after a while that she was dead.
Not to get your hopes up, but see, there might be a small chance she is not.
Where can we look for her?
I don't know. Well, I have an idea, but I don't know where the place is. I know the name, but I know the legend. But I thought it was a legend.
Go there. We need to find it.
Yeah. Okay. Happy morning. Well, what do you guys want to do? It's now 10
I turn to Andre and I take the leather case with the puzzle in. Maybe this holds answers, but I have no clue what to do with it.
Solve it. Isn't that like a
Well, thank you, Sherlock, but
wizardy kind of thing to do?
I know, but it just I don't even know what our up or down is from this thing. Like I shake it, like
no sounds.
hammer.
Sword?
I don't think that will do much good. But if all else fails, we can always fall back on it. Maybe we should seek out a more skilled person in these matters.
Very dangerous, poisonous dagger.
I don't think it can be-
Overpriced can opener.
usually these things when you destroy it, like it doesn't end well for the thing it was protecting.
Yes,
No, you would know that there's always a fail-safe mechanism to if you try to obtain the information.
If you break it open, you destroy whatever it holds. Like
then maybe don't shake it that hard.
yeah, that's a good point, and I'd put it down gently.
Like
Yeah.
a vial that dissolves paper inside.
So it's actually it's Thrushak 9 this morning. It's the end ceremonies of the Joaquin Tide. It's a big celebration, well, as many are in Waterdeep. And always, every year, there's a big gladiator tournament held in both the 9th and the 10th. But today, your friend Sean is going to perform, well, maybe, at this tournament. It's 10 a.m., 2 hours time. He'll be expected at the Field of Glory. Field of Triumph. Glory of North. Yeah, sorry. And
Yeah.
you're having breakfast still in the Yawning Portal, Thalius. So at least I'm assuming you left your room to have
Yeah,
breakfast.
I'm gonna leave pretty late, have breakfast, and then go to Fields of Triumph.
Well, if you're all going there, pay your 2 silvers to get there. And,
And two gold for upkeep or cost of upkeep.
yeah, your upkeep, the daily upkeep, correct? Yeah, whatever your lifestyle is in the meantime. And we'll end tonight's session at the entrance of the Field of Glory, and it's a magnificent sight to behold. It's familiar to you, Sean, but it's the streets are packed with people leading into this narrow street leading up to the Field of Triumph, and actually, it's a huge stadium, and a lot of events are held here: horse races, gladiator battles, plays are being gathered, and also when there's every year the open lord and the closed lords of Waterdeep are reconfirmed in this place. It's a ceremonial place, But tonight people are excited for the events they're going to see at the arena, and it's the opening is like a huge mall of a white lion. Well, it's white marble. It's built up, and everybody is looking. It looks like everybody is walking into the yawning maw of this lion when they enter this glorious arena, and it's busy, and people are excited, and there's hustling and bustling going on, and and actually the weather in Waterdeep actually let up a bit. It's nearing summer, end of spring is closing, and it's actually pretty nice tournament weather. Still a bit foggy in the morning, but at noon it's already almost bright. And then with that, we end tonight's session, and let's think about things. How
Let
we
the games
continue.
begin.
Let the games begin.
I have no reason to mistrust Sean, but Sean took the damn key. Like, mistake. Like, out of character, I'm